I'ma make it to the top, spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me. This world's mine for the taking. Got an inch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and grind and be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and the sailing. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goal. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a free.
Morning, everybody. We're doing day in the life of Jerry. Not really, but kinda. Hell, what better way to start a video though than me on my way to the gym? I'm still doing it, still sticking with it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about that. But man, it does get rough because I got to get up so early to do this. I try to knock everything out before work, and you know I got to work out and had time to shower and everything at the gym, so I got to take my clothes and shit with me. And I don't want to be tattooing people all stinky, you know. I mean, that would just be terrible. Because I hate tattooing stinky people. So I sure don't want to be like a stinky person tattooing people. That would just be wrong. But yeah, anyway, I'm almost to the gym. So I'm going to go in here, you know, for about an hour and a half. And then I'll be back, guys. Peace. All right. I'm getting this shit started, guys. Yeah, I go to Planet Fitness because I'm cheap. I mean, if you know what you're doing, you can get built big as fuck here if you know what you're doing. You apply yourself, but I'm here to like get built a little bit and lose some of this damn fat. So some of y'all need to be in here with me. I'll be back.
I'll tell you what, Ski King, why don't you just take your mama home some chicken and then I won't have to stuff my boot all up in your ass.
Oh, guys, I feel dead. They only say you feel good. Like, go to the gym, you'll feel good. Bullshit. And for an hour after I leave this thing, sometimes too, man, I feel dead. Like, just beat up and tired. But then again, I go in there and everything I do, you know, say you have like 5 sets you're doing, I go at lighter weight and I try to go to failure on each set. You know, like I'll shoot for 20. Sometimes I can hit 30, depending upon the weight I'm using. And then, so, okay, it's like next time I'm going to go to 30, but I can only do 22. I don't know. You know how it is. You just go to, you can't really do another, which is working for me. Last time when I was into all this, I was trying to lift heavier every time and get 8 to 10 reps. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not even trying to bring you along on this damn journey. Is this some of you guys? I mean, I've gotten demos and met some of you guys. Some of y'all need to be in gym with me. That's all I'm saying. I know we all got lazy like in 2020 with the shutdown and everything. And I've got guys. I'm there with you. You know, like every single night. I'm like, damn, Ben and Jerry calling me. I love Ben and Jerry's ice cream. It reminds me of my wife, Half Baked. That's the one I love, Half Baked. Wife is half baked half the time, most of the time. But anyway, I love that shit. And I'm having to stay away from all of it, which is bothersome to me. Actually, it ain't that bad now. Like the first week or two was pretty bad, especially with the soda. But anymore, it ain't even really, I don't even miss it, you know. I did drink a Coke Zero the other day and it tasted phenomenal. And, because I haven't had a soda with sugar in so long, or anything with sugar really, that the Coke Zero was amazing. But there again, it's zero, no sugar. That's what I'm trying to stay away from. And anyway, I'm not trying to be like, you know, better improvement, guys. If y'all want to see more of that, we can get more into like exactly what I'm doing, if it's working, because I weighed a week ago and I'd been two weeks in. And I had only lost like 2 pounds, but I'm losing like size in my midsection, and I'm focusing primarily on lifting weight. So you know, you're putting on muscle mass. I can tell I'm putting on muscle mass. So the weight's gonna kind of balance out on the scale. So if that's something you want to know more of, leave a comment. But let's get into the day's video, shall we? We're back. I had to open the tattoo shop. But anyway, guys, man, Man, this video ain't gonna be much technical shit. I just want y'all to be happy with what you have. I'm not saying don't upgrade it, but like, I'm gonna use the Latinos as a prime example of this because they got this game on lockdown. They will take a clapped out Honda Civic and they will clean that thing top to bottom, you know, clean all the interior, everything, maybe throw a wing on the back, some wheels and tires, and they will be happy as fuck with that car. Like, they will get out of the thing and walk around it looking at it because they're happy with what they have. And a lot of people just aren't, man. And you got to get over that. Everybody's going to have something nicer or better than you. That's just the world we live in, you know. I mean, it's hard for us to compete with guys like Elon Musk, you know, just rolling in money. But be happy with what you got. Like myself, are there guys out there louder than me? Hell yeah. Are there guys that demo more nasty than me? Hell yeah. I mean, I look up to Joe Sparky Dom. He's one of my favorite bass heads because he plays low as hell. And am I ever going to get there? Someday, if I ever want to get rid of that damn Jeep that just, I can't put no more in it than like the 615s in a 6-door. It just, there's not enough room. But am I happy with it? Hell yeah. I love going to shows, giving y'all demos, seeing the smiles, and I genuinely have fun with that build. And y'all should just be happy with your shit too, man. You can always like upgrade down the road and making improvements, but for now, be happy with what you got. When you're buying equipment, buy what you can afford, you know? I mean, I ain't saying don't break out the credit card every once in a while to buy shit, because we all have to do that, you know? And especially with like me and Deb, we're one household without a super big income. I mean, I do have it's a decent income, but I got like 2 big builds. Well, I got one, Deb's got one that we have to buy everything for. And sometimes it does get stressful, you know, especially when you throw in like the black Jeep and everything. But I do it and I'm happy with what we have. Genuinely happy with the cars that we have. That's what I'm really saying, is that everybody just needs to learn to be happy with what they currently have. And if you're not, man, there's some really good like YouTube channels that you can watch where guys grab like piece of crap cars out of fields and do just a little bit of work to them. Like one is Vice Grip Garage. That dude just, he'll clean a car up and, you know, do minimal work, cheap, make it look great. Puddin's Fab Shop, I watch him a lot, and he's done that a few times to cars. But guys, there's minimal things you can do to your ride to make it something you'd be more happy with if you just want to put in the effort. And that's kind of what I was saying about our Latino brothers. That is what they do. They just, you know, they'll buy a clapped out car, clean it up, spray paint some stuff, and bam, it's like they're happy as hell. Learn to be happy with what you have. And that just goes for everything in life, you know. There's only somebody got it way worse than you. You might not like your current car, but there's somebody that don't have a car. You know, they're bumming rides all the time, which is like the worst thing in the world, having to depend on somebody else for everything. You might not be super happy with your system, but there's guys out there to hear your shit and they're like, man, I wish I had that. So there's somebody who always has it worse than you. And yeah, we all look up to somebody, but at the end of the day, be happy with what you got. Be happy with yourself, you know. Me and Deb both, we just kind of one day was like, damn, we're both getting kind of fat, you know. And I mean, she's down like 50 pounds. I guess I ain't really down much, but I'm lifting like every day I go in the gym and I lift every set to failure. And I'm just trying to build muscle mass, and at the same time, I'm trying to burn more calories a day than what I'm taking in, which is going to drop weight off. And it's a risky gamble. You know, usually you can either lose weight really easy, or you can try to build muscle and lose weight at the same time, which is really hard, which is what I've always tried to do. So, yeah, it's whatever, you know, just trying to be a little healthier, guys. Because if you're more happy with yourself, then generally you're just happier all the way around. There's always going to be somebody that talks shit about what you have. That's just the world we live in. Yeah, generally it just comes from jealousy. Because generally the guys that have the big bad systems don't bash the other guys because that's where they came from. You know, the majority of us started out with a small system and built up. So the guys that have big systems, they normally don't want to bash on the little guy. Normally it's the little guy that is not as loud as you that's going to bash you. Or you get brand nut huggers. And guys, you know, I don't really have anything against Scar. And if you watch my other videos, I have picked a car that had all Scar mids in it as the winner for the best doors at our show. But generally, it's the Scar people that everybody hates. It's the way that they act like Scar is just the end-all, be-all subwoofer when it's not, you know. Or they're like, oh, it's just, you know, the same exact thing as Sundyne. No, it's not. But anyway, I don't hate on anybody for whatever they run, you know. It's just, usually people want to bash everything. The Scar guys want to bash people that don't run Scar, you know, and at the end of the day, we're not going to stop it. That's just the world we live in. And that's why anymore, I just kind of quickly glance through forum posts when I see them. Because it's like, I know this is just going to be negativity. It's like, you know, anybody can ask what is the best anything to run. And it's going to be, the majority answer is going to be Scar. And when people post other product, then they get bashed on. It's just the world we live in, guys. But anyway, this video ain't really been much about any damn thing at all. I'm just trying to give y'all some positivity and maybe a little encouragement to do something. Whether it's to get out there, wash your car, vacuum it, and wipe the inside of that bitch down. Hey, do it. Clean your car up. You'll probably like it better. Especially if you put some of that like smell good shit in there. Whether, you know, it's the little tree or if you got a really stinky car, blunt spray does wonders. But yeah, clean your shit up. You might be happier with it. Paint some trim, you might be happier with it. At the end of the day, that's all, you know, just be happy with what you have, guys. There's guys that don't have shit nearly as nice as you. The economy is just totally screwed, guys. But what month are we? April? I've probably made $10,000 less this year by this time than I did last year. Just because the economy's so shit. I ain't getting near the business. And I would say it might be the quality of tech. No, it ain't got nothing to do with it. Because, I mean, all the other shops here in Myrtle Beach are dead also most of the time. It's just the way it is, you know. So with the economy being shit, you might not have much of an opportunity to get a lot better than what you got. So be happy with it, guys. And for the love of God, don't be one of them people. And I hate, you know, I love getting demos. I'm demo whore when I'm a show. I love going car to car and getting demos when I had time. Don't make nobody crawl in your car and you got McDonald's bags and shit all over the floorboard. Clean your shit out, guys. You know, try to make your car clean and smell decent. Before every show I go to, that morning on the way to the show, sometime when I'll stop for gas or whatever, I will literally get in my glove box and pull a fresh air freshener out, hang it up, and spray on like the seats, which is the only cloth in my build, just so it smells half-ass decent for you guys. I never have trash in my floor pan. It's disgusting, God. Don't do it. I'm speaking for everybody that's going to get a demo of your shit. I don't give a shit if you had to stop and eat on the way there. At the show, when you get to the show, there's trash cans everywhere it shows. They put them there so we don't litter. Clean your shit out. Peace out, guys. I'm just fooling today, man. I hope I help somebody, you know, enlighten or something. I don't know, guys, but peace out, and as always, bass on.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.